your wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a god complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold.
I hate those.
Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but
I'm not on GTA right now because I have to play a Madden game. I'm playing right now. Yeah, I'm in leagues. I'm live streaming right now. They can hear you.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver.
After this game, I will have a meetup with you.
With the Kansas City Chiefs. And off we go from Denver.
Oh, when you get back, obviously.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now this defense very accustomed to trying to stop Melvin Gordon. It's the same division, the AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon. Spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And
that first down, baby.
This one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short runs, and goes to one of those.
Well, don't extra out of bounds. I'm smart. I was only running, and I was paying attention to his guys, not my guy. I just ran out of bounds. I'm in 3 different leagues, Dylan. I only won 1 game out of all 3. I'm a champion.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon, and he is met in his tracks.
Now I'm mad at
it. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
44, Mike, 44. Watch the slip, watch the slip. 7, let's go. Mike, here we go, here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man, it's Judy complete.
That better not be on me. That flag. Let's go, baby.
Before being taken down. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Locke gonna hand it off here to Gordon, and he's got 4 down.
You know you can boost count sometimes, but
when you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier.
Is it like mile per hour?
I like to keep carrying.
Yeah, you can boost. It counts.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon, and he will be brought down at about the 6 6-yard line.
Like, I've gone up to like 2 something before.
3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the
No,
offensive
you just
point of
boost.
view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them.
Yeah, that's
because
why
right
I
now,
usually
they probably have their heads down a little bit.
do
since
your.
they
Do
didn't
you have
stop them on
the
third
pressure
down.
mark 1?
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress.
Well, it was a wheel
without allowing him
spin,
to get back
so.
to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got
Wow, I actually
7-0
scored.
Broncos.
Holy crap! I usually get blown out like 60-0.
Chiefs nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now. to
And
get
I
it
scored
away.
first possession.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
But this is where I go downhill right here. I mean, actually, I would probably say
At their own 30-yard line.
he could be going downhill and boosting.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first.
Oh, really?
and 10, right at the 30. He'll look to throw right away. And that'll be
I have
A lot of times it's
like
that
the
first
Batmobile,
read
not
that
the
you
divisional. I
have.
think the
Maybe
other
you
one.
get it
That
in
one has a good
pre-snap. He
boost.
locked in on his target, but he was covered
Yeah, I have
quite
that.
well, and that one's incomplete.
I have that car. Whoa! Got him!
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey.
How do you let a small guy
Down at the
just
34.
absolutely
Call it a
tackle
gain of
Kelsey and
4.
make him go nowhere?
4 yards the
Kelsey's
gain,
literally a
and it'll
tank.
bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Working from the gun. Mahomes.
Oh my God! I read that too.
Find Hill
And
here.
I just think I
And
went
he'll
right
have
instead
the
of
Chiefs
left.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 15.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week.
Oh, this
to
guy-
really
this guy I'm
hurt their
playing is a Raiders
performance and they
fan.
held down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their
1 yard
performance.
gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, there's my
And he gets
defense.
this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
4-yard line.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
What the heck?
Well, coaches
Okay.
always talk about finding balance
Commentator
on
goes, that was
offense.
good for
I think
10
he has more
yards,
balance than this.
but
Big-time
it's
run,
2nd and inches,
big-time
so how's it
pass.
10 yards?
One-two
You didn't get the
combination
first
looked
down.
pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 2nd down.
Oh, and
It's
he's got a
Bell.
touchdown. Oh, never mind.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Justin Simmons on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs nothing.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be He's stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away.
Dang it, dude. I knew that was happening. Why am I not fast enough?
Kansas City.
Complete to Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 2nd down now. It's Gordon. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability
I wanted to juke, but my God didn't juke.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well.
No way, I just got a touchdown by Melvin Gordon. Wow, that was a lucky-ass play.
Melvin Gordon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
McManus now for the extra point.
Oh, that's off.
No, he missed the PAT.
I lied.
Good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
was brought down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Oh, he's going to kick it so I can't punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon.
Damn.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Damn, none of my linemen just got hurt. Not even doing anything.
Second and 6.
All he was doing was blocking.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Block working out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
What are you having for dinner? Nice.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Well, why did he get there?
Larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
He's miles away and smiling.
and happy.
Facts.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun snap to Locke. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards for the Broncos.
They're coming inside.
Got
It's too cold
themselves a
outside.
first down.
47-yard line.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
Gordon again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it here with Gordon. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
All right,
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the
20
half.
seconds,
You're
and then I
well
gotta
on
kick
your
it
own
off
side of the
again.
field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. A screen to Bell. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds.
Yeah, punt it off to me. Come on. I want to run it. Oh, no, he's going for the Hail Mary.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Get him, Miller.
Flushed out right. Going deep here for Watkins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
No, I got to hold him again.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Super Bowl champs trailing here, but they will get.
I can get good kicks and accuracy when I kick off, and not when I do field goals. It just glitches for me every time.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about
Oh,
set to begin
Dylan,
this
relax.
drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls,
what level is he?
When they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is
what are you doing? Like, are you doing deliveries? That's why.
5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 24.
Just gotta keep running it right now. Someone's hurt. Chris Jones, C. Jones, dope. I just gotta keep running it.
At their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Just keep running.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 21-yard line.
Gordon. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school.
Oh, who just got hurt?
Doesn't it? Want to impose their will
on my
the
team.
Defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah,
who just got hurt?
Carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just.
I'm telling you, that was Gordon.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Gordon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard.
Bruce,
there,
sir,
now 2nd down.
you're staying in. You suck already.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Here's Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Okay, ready. Check, check. Drop deep, drop deep. 66. Do it, rock. Go.
Now Locke. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they get the football, but not much touch on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Dude, I was literally about to score a touchdown and a glitch just happened. I hate it.
Just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw it out the window?
I think you are.
But like sometimes when you X to hike it, it'll also throw it to the guy immediately when you don't want it to. So it just did that to me in the end zone, and I got a pick. I got picked. I would have just scored a touchdown.
We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
This is Gordon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
On the carry.
Damian Wilson in on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From midfield, here's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Sam Martin now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
A gain of 4 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Back to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return will stop right around the 25. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Watch out for Hill on the return. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team.
Why did he stop?
All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Chiefs 20, Broncos 16. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
I literally had the game in my bag, bro. I'm about to quit this freaking whole freaking Madden thing. I don't even know why I got this game in the first place.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Armani Watts. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I could care less, bro.